Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Misamo reaction. This is the second one on the channel. It feels so strange because I feel like I can remember recording a Hot Couture reaction, but I never did. Today I kept myself as blind as possible. You can watch my confetti reaction on the channel. It's only got 3 million plays on Spotify. That's really interesting. And let's see, we have confetti. We've already listened to that. Then we have Not a Goodbye, Deep Eden, Red Diamond. Red Diamond I've heard. It's part of the Hot Couture concert, I believe. Catch My Eye. Haven't heard that. Kitty by Momo. I've heard a tiny snippet from a challenge, but I specifically chose not to listen to any of the preview trailers and stuff like that. I wanted to go on fresh. Ma Cherie, I'm guessing, but it says Ma Cherry. I don't think you spell Cherie. I don't know. Vasana, and then Turning Tables by Mina. Then Identity, Do Not Touch, and Message. So we have 5 of the 12 tracks that I've already heard. We're still gonna listen to Red Diamond from beginning to end because I've only heard it a couple of times. But we're gonna skip over Confetti, skip Identity, skip Do Not Touch, obviously, and skip Message. So if you want to know my thoughts on those songs, I have a full video on Confetti. Identity, I listen to it quite a lot. It comes up in my playlists often, but I definitely like Do Not Touch the most in terms of title tracks. Message is cute, but when it released I didn't really listen to it much. Neither did a lot of other people. It seems 4 million plays in total, so yeah. This just released 8 minutes ago. Let's just jump right in and hopefully I can get this all up today. These album reactions take a lot of time to edit, a lot of effort, so bear with me. But if you're seeing this, hello, thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Ooh. I love that descending counter melody. No lyrics, that's annoying. I love the flow. That's cool. It's very chill in terms of like the production. It's very bass heavy as well. And then the vocoder effects. That's cool. Cutting out all the instrumental and bass. A bit tuned, but I really like the Momo vocals there. Sorry, something's in my eye. It switches up a lot, like every few bars. It's really interesting. I probably get really used to it after a couple of listens, but right now it's very surprising. Okay, here we go into Bossa Nova. Elevator music. It's so good. It's just full on jazz. It's awesome. Like that rainy cafe vibe. I guess the title makes sense now. still kind of in whiplash from this whole switch up. And then just a simple fade out. That's cool. Like, this came out 12 minutes ago. There's not going to be lyrics anywhere online, so I don't think for this song we're gonna, for this album, that's a lot. I'm sorry. We're gonna have any deep dives into lyrics. But just taking it in on vibes alone, I almost forget the first part. Let's go back. It's so different. It's so cool. I should put better names to these genres that I throw out, because I want to say R&B and I want to say all these different things and like a hip-hop twist to whatever. I'm getting some Charlie Puth energy, or like what Charlie Puth tries to emulate in some of his songs with like light switch, the very tactile feel of some of these like sound effects that are included. You have like the triangle hit, and it's mainly a drum beat. It's mainly the syncopated rhythm that keeps the song going in the first half, and the vocals, and then sometimes it even completely drops out the vocals, and it focuses completely on, you know, stacked vocoder or just like raw vocals with that Momo line. I'm saying raw because there was a bit of like artifacting in there, which I don't know, it's a stylistic choice. I'm guessing that Momo she can hit that run, but it feels a bit too robotic for my liking, and as well for, I don't know, the rest of the song. Like the end is very jazzy. It's supposed to feel a bit like stringing straight into the microphone and having that amplified, and you know, in a cafe with a big, you know, acoustic upright bass, and but you know, the rest is also very electronic at the start, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's a cool juxtaposition of that. Let me see if I can hear some of the English lyrics, because I haven't tried. I'm gonna be someone you know. Say no more. That's stacking. That run, nay, you know. Bing. The triangle hit, really nice. You just feel the heat arise, but say no more. And it's like the record scratch and it's so cool. Awesome. I really like that song. Let's see what the next one brings with Not a Goodbye. Also, I'm wearing this because we're going to see it play. The background is red. I should have explained that. I'm not a video maker. Funky, okay. Starting out great. For people who've seen my This Is For album reaction, you know, I really love this style. With options. Oh, that's nice. We're already a minute in. How did that happen? Again with sending melody. Arigato, I know that word. Yeah, let's go. Did Momo say I want to touch? Do not touch. Call that. This one feels like a lot more like a Twice song rather than Misamo song. Maybe halfway through it will switch back to Rain Cafe vibes again. Who knows? What does that remind me of? Think about it later. Nice. This reminds me actually a lot of like the indie pop music that I listen to. Stuff that comes up on my Spotify shuffle and I add. In terms of instrumentation, it's a lot like that. So there's like a best of both worlds for me. I love that line. There's also a bit of a pause. It's like the offbeat is so cool here. So you can predict it. Very cool. It also has a bit of like Chris James energy. I have a signed Chris James CD binder. But just like the just like the claps and then this. Just a groovy drum beat that stays the same throughout the entire track, basically. A very airy electric guitar in there, very deep bass, but it's pretty high up, so it's still like very audible, and it kind of carries the song throughout. Instead of just being a bass to fill out the spectrum, it's like one of the main instruments. Like you listen for the bass line, which, in a lot of other pop songs you don't necessarily do. But then some songs you're like, oh my god, yes, I know that because of the bass line. Some Tame Impala. I keep getting the 2 and 3 wrong. It's 2 times the first time and then 3 times the second time. No, never mind. What does that remind me of? So the first time it's there's a little jump in there, which is awesome. I feel like I could probably, skip through my liked songs for a bit and find something that's very similar to that. But I can't think of anything right now. It's a very good track. I really like it. It's not what I expected on this album with this concept, but it's very fun. It's very vibey. Some of the lyrics that I picked up were very like carefree and bubbly, which is different from cooler tracks like or more like vengeful. What word am I looking for? Like powerful, like Do Not Touch, Funny Valentine. Red Diamond from what I remember, like that kind of vibe. Runway, and this is more like cheerful but still keeps it going, because other tracks that are cheerful by Misamo, like for example Bouquet, Message. I don't know if Bouquet would really be described that way, but Message. It's a lot slower, like it doesn't have that tempo. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's a very specific vibe, and I like the vibe. Let's continue to Deep Eden. Not a fan of the instrumental. It feels very 2016 pop music, but I'll keep listening. Like house. I can't get over that type of synth. Okay, let's go. What key is this in? What are we doing here? It's the violin. That sample is from a Twice track. Yeah. But which one? It's tuned up a lot in the other track that I'm thinking of, but I can't think what it... Oh, I know that sample though. I don't know what it is. Okay. Something about this track is giving me like stock GarageBand energy. And then the pacing doesn't really make sense. And that feels out of tune. Ah. Sorry, I'm very critical, I don't know why. Why does this feel so hollow? It's so weird. In theory, I really like this. Like, this is cool. No, okay. I think this song could be very cool in like a live stage, or like with other instrumentation, maybe even a remix. I don't know, but I can see the vision. I can smell the song. I know there's something here, but this really isn't it. It feels empty. It feels cheap. Even with like the deeper vocals or whatever, like it sounds like what I can do in Audacity. I'm not saying I can make a better song. I'm saying that this one needed more time. Like, even the cuts to the different verses feels like it's just, okay, well, here you are, instead of transitioning into that. Or not that it necessarily needs that, but it feels like it's different blocks made by different people and then just thrown into one file and placed behind each other. Some of the parts here I really like. I like the ending. It's cool with the weird rhythm. I wouldn't want to listen to it. And then some of like the trailing vocals feel like, oh, I'm getting the ick of myself. Being like, the trailing vocals. So the trailing vocals. But the trailing vocals are... They sound like they're not in time where they're supposed to go. And obviously you don't need to follow the rules of some Western European 18th century composer, right? Which is music theory. But I don't know, at some point it just doesn't sound correct or good. It feels sloppy. And also the tuning of that, it's in fancy, that's it. There we go. It's that, it might even be from like, it probably isn't, but it could be from Girl Crush Vocals, that sample pack, which is the one recorded by EJ, so that could be Rumi. but I don't think it is. I just know that that gets used, I think in Fancy as well, but that's the same. It might even be the tuned and shortened, but it's definitely the But then it feels like it's tuned incorrectly. And at first it sounded, okay, that's interesting. But afterwards you get used to the key, and then that comes in there again, and it just feels wrong. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I'm at least happy that I've been able to figure out what song that is from. It's probably in a bunch of other tracks as well, but I'm really proud of my ability to recognize samples and trace them back. So I really like the vocals, and I like the idea of having the bass and Momo's voice, follow the same melody. But at some point, it feels a bit, I don't know, cheap, basic, simple. Yeah, and then the drop just feels kind of anticlimactic, and then even at the end, it feels hollow, or it feels too stereo. Like these headphones are good. These I listen to everything on these. Yeah, maybe it's louder. It's too boomy. It's I don't know. I don't feel a soundstage. I feel like it's just left, right, and everything is in that channel. I don't love the production on this track. I feel like it sounds cheap. I like the idea of the song. I like the vocals. But yeah, not for me, sadly. Even though I do get like Arcane vibes from the ending, but that's definitely not on the level of production of an Arcane track, so that's sad. Anyway, let's continue to Red Diamond, which is only 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Well, let's go. See, this is why I wore this. And now I remember the song. Immediately the sub bass is there, it kicks, it's like, it's full, the vocals have the high treble, they're clear, and the other one was just boomy and bass boosted. Red diamonds. I think that's the chorus. Let's see. Red diamonds. Yeah, that's the song. I love Momo rap sections. That's also a cool way of having like a wrong harmony or something that sounds clashing but works in the moment. Compared to Deep Eden. Sorry. See, and that's cool because there's the anticipation of like, oh, where's the beat? And there it goes, and then it rolls. And just in terms of instrumentation as well, like this synth bass line sounds. It's got that like blinding lights energy. It doesn't feel 100% electronic. It still has a bit of like crunchiness to it and a bit of like tactile feel without it sounding like, I don't know, upright bass or whatever. It's still like, I don't know. You can tell the difference without me being able to fully explain it well. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to berate Deep Eden even more, but I feel like the production is so much higher on a song like Red Diamond. It was also, played a year or however long ago, maybe even longer. I think it was also in the Ready to Be special, maybe? They may have done Red Diamond there, but it's been around for a long time, so it's great that it's finally like released as an actual track. I'll definitely listen to it a lot because I really like Red Diamond. I can look up the lyrics for this one because people have probably made lyrics for this. More than I ever imagined, an incident, I'll show to you again, that's why I've got everything, I got this. You know I'm on a diamond, yeah. I've overcome adversity now, polishing myself better on the inside. I'll never repeat the same mistakes, I'm on a diamond, yeah. Prism of Light, when do they sing I'm on a diamond? Because then they sing I'm a red diamond. I'm on a diamond, yeah. I'm a red diamond, one of a kind, you are the same. I'm a red diamond, one of a kind. I'm a red diamond, one of a kind, you are the same. I guess you are also one of kind, not the same red diamond, because then you wouldn't be one of a kind. With an unbreakable heart, you know, Sora's diamond, I carved my own path. The vision hidden inside, I set it free. The red diamond, one of a kind. There's a lot of stuff about like the vision hidden inside, the path inside, polishing myself better on the inside. I've never really thought about the inside of a diamond before, but I guess you could look at like the shining, reflecting fractals and stuff like that. And red diamond just sounds cool. That too. Red diamond of a kind. Alright, let's move on to Catch My Eye. Oh, here we go, back to the jazzy vibe.
Then let's get to catch your eye.
Okay. This reminds me of that Eurovision meme, the saxophone. Actually, no, this reminds me of like a Sonic track, or maybe... yeah, Sonic. Yeah, I'm getting like a Wii era vibe. I don't know why I'm so stuck in the video game music vibe. I guess there's... yeah, I don't know. Ice. Again, a complete switch up. The deep vocals are very cool. Am I crazy for thinking of like Coconut Mall and stuff like that? I guess those are all like Japanese tracks anyway, so maybe it's just that type of chord progression I'm thinking of. I don't know. There's a lot of jazz influence in those video game soundtracks as well, so... it's good tempo, it's cool. Love the cymbal hits. Is that like cups? Fits the album art. Oh, that was like stacked with the sax line, that's cool. Ice. That reminds me of that part in Dive. It reminds me of that first person. Ice. Actually, no, it reminds me of Heart.
Hey.
Yeah, it's. It just feels like Sonic Racing, you know. Everybody super Sonic Racing. Coconut Mo. And, you know, obviously this is very jazz inspired. You know, Charles Cornell would make a 20-minute video essay about this track. Yeah, or maybe like a Wii Sport Resort, you know, so something like that. It gives me very summery vibes as well. I don't know, probably because of those types of connections in my head. I grew up very, you know, with a very specific era of gaming, and then a lot of the Japanese tracks that I listen to are either very specific J-pop or connected to anime. So anytime I hear something J-rock, like Enemy or like One, I'm always like, oh my god, this is so anime coded. This sounds like anime. What is the anime? For Catch My Eye right now, I'm like, oh my god, Coconut Mall. This is a Mario Kart track. This is Sonic. Yeah, very cool. I love the production on this. It's fast, it's bumpy, and then it also has the switch ups, kind of like with a lot of these tracks have like very deep vocals for the girls, which is cool, and I think it fits them very well. I think Sana is kind of misunderstood in a lot of tracks for Twice, to like just given the very like high and bubbly sound, and everything in Misamo thus far has been a lot more fitting of her vocal range. She has a very interesting voice, which I don't know, it can sound kind of internal, or something about it just feels restrained or strained in a way, which doesn't sound bad. It sounds very unique to her in a way. But especially at that lower range, you hear that more, where she doesn't switch into that falsetto, cutesy anime girl voice, you know? Like what happened with Momo and a lot of the tracks before Likey around there. Okay, I am starting to feel myself getting tired, but we have 3 more tracks to go, which is the solo tracks. So we're done with the Misama only tracks. I like them. You know my opinions about Deep Eden, but overall, yeah, I'm definitely some solid additions to the Misamo lore. But I don't know, for the first full album, I thought there would be more tracks, because I feel like there's more on Haute Couture. Identity, Runway, Wah Wah Wah, Baby I'm Good, Daydream, New Look, Jealousy. So that's 7 tracks. And then for this we have Confetti, Not a Goodbye, Deep Eden, Red Diamond, and Catch My Eye at 6. There's more in Haute Couture. Interesting. I wonder why this is called the first studio album rather than just another EP. Haute Couture, yeah, second mini album. Interesting. I don't know the distinction. This feels more like a re-release, honestly, with having Identity, Do Not Touch a message in there. It's interesting. Let's listen to Kitty. Please work this time. I feel like I like this. Sorry, lyrics. Giving me like Itzy vibes. Again with the very like distorted melody, or like the not distorted, clashing for a Western sound. Oh, it's very Money in My Pocket. Yeah. See, that's just very cool. It's got the funk sample. Yeah, it's very Money in My Pocket. This feels like Money in My Pocket too. It's also very bass heavy. I'm interested in watching the stage for this. That's cool. It sounds like a cat's meow. Very distorted and digitized. I love that vocal that trails in the background. The danger. I'm spoiled. Cool. In terms of Momo solo songs, it might surpass. I really like this in comparison to Money in My Pocket. That song can get a bit old at times, but it's very fun. I really like Money in My Pocket. I feel like there's more going on melodically, soundstage wise, and the layering at the end. That's cool. Definitely some very provocative lyrics in there. And I'm guessing that I'm gonna look up the dance challenge. I know there were some, I just never looked at them. Yeah. I love all the plushies. I'm trying to... There's like mittens, like paw mittens. That's fun. Oh right, there's a whole highlight medley. Okay, we'll look at that after. That's fun. It's obviously very like cat-like. I feel like ITZY has something like that. I mean, there's a whole group called Meow, and a lot of their... Loco has something like that with Yeji, where she's just full-on cat. And it's a lot of like the paw things, and I don't know. It's a very feline dance. Makes sense. But we'll look at the other two, Sana and Mina, with the highlight medley at the end. Let's listen to Ma Cherry right now. But what I wanted to say, in terms of like ranking, I'm probably gonna put Kitty and Money in My Pocket like side by side. Maybe Kitty a bit higher, and then up there somewhere is my favorite solo track, which is Move Like That. I'm just obsessed with Move Like That. I think it is the best of the solo tracks from The Story Continues, and I really love it. I even heard it play in the McDonald's in Yeongdeungpo in Seoul. It's just awesome. Anyway, let's move on to Ma Cherry. It's 1 minute and 48. She had somewhere to go. It's very 2000s, I guess. It kind of reminds me of like ABCD in a way. Sana rapping is cool. I love that. Okay, this is so cool. I love the synth there. I thought it was a Sana sample at first. It was just the keys. And then the step down again. It makes it sound very epic, and it reminds me of like to the no no no. What song is that? Is it? I don't know. It's so short. That's really cool. Yeah, it really gives me that ABCD vibe, which people say is very Beyonce-esque. So I'm guessing that this is very Beyonce-esque. I don't listen to Beyonce. Don't come after me, Beehive, for the love of Geo. Yeah, I would have loved more of this. Too bad that they ran out of disk space after 1 minute and 48 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this could have gone just like a bridge and a chorus longer. It's really cool when the is this like one of the first times that we've heard Sana rapping? I feel like that's very new. Yeah, the breaking news. It almost sounds like it's Sana going whoo, and then they just took that and made a keyboard out of it, and then just I don't know why I make it sound like a breaking news intro. And then this part is awesome. You have the stacking vocals, then you have the finesse, you know, drums coming back in with the simple but effective ad-lib of the ow. It's very Baby Blue Love, which is also Sana, I believe. Oh, it's woo! Ow! No, I'm thinking of Strategy. Ow! 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 No. Is it I to the no? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, very cool. I'm gonna listen to that a bunch, which will be easy because it's 1 minute and 48 seconds. Whatever. Let's go to Turning Tables by Mina, and then we can finish this off with looking at the highlight medley video, which has like a I don't know, some sort of an actor in it. I've seen clips. Let's go. Cool.
Let's make it very clear. I don't give in to fear. Stand up for myself, watch me shoot.
Full English lyrics. She's doing a lot of cool things with her vocals in this one. Rockin'.
Gonna explore whiskey. That's how we do it. Let's get it moving on. Turning tables, 'cause my mind is lit like a candle. Turning up, pull the trigger.
I love the low pass filter on the saxophone.
Turning tables, and the ego sky water scandal.
Or could be a sample from like a very old song. That vibe.
I'm the winner. Quick on the trigger, aim as I shoot. They end up dizzy, need
Same for the.
I'm making mantras that they repeat.
This is so cool. Very humble.
That's how we do it. Let's get it moving on. Turning tables, 'cause my mind is lit like a candle. Turning up.
To me, this feels like a big jump from walk, rest, running. Yeah. That can be a bit cringe at times in Marshmallow. The vocals are so good in this. Let me know.
Turning tables, yeah.
Whenever the dice.
NC drop. Cool.
Turning tables, 'cause my mind is lit like a candle. Turning a boom, pull the trigger. And I'm supersized, no beginner. I go turning tables, and the egos die, what a scandal. Turning a boom, pull the trigger. All the skeptics, 'cause I'm the winner. Turning tables, turning tables.
Cause I'm super sad.
I love the very slight vibrato on tables.
This my game, this my game.
Turning
Tables, turning tables.
Turning tables, yeah.
It sounds like something that would be sampled and then turned into a cool track for like, what's his name? Masako? FKJ? Like, tada. Momo did a performance project on this song. Like, just the turning tables bits could turn into a whole, like, song like tada. Love tada. And then that's basically what the intro is, you know, it's that taking that turning tables and putting it through, like, this vinyl effect of putting a bunch of, like, low-pass filters on it and chopping out some of the consonants, kind of making it more, you know, skippy feeling or instrumental feeling than just be like a main vocal line. So you can almost like have a, you know, a featured rapper on there, you know. It's cool.
Let's make it very clear.
And Mina is a great rapper on this. It reminds me of bitch, I said what I said. Doja Cat? Doja Cat. It reminds me of Doja Cat. Painted on Red. That's it. Oh, that's very similar. Walk on by. See, that's what I mean with like, because that samples Walk on By, Dionne Warwick. Bum, bum, walk on by. And then you go to Painted on Red and it's that.
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
I'd rather be famous instead.
I don't care, I paint the town red.
It's very performative, very like sing-songy, rather than just being like straight up rap. It's got that vocal twang in it, the attitude just dripping off of it.
I'm way too cool, make your body freeze. That's
Freeze! It kind of like falls off the edge because I can be bothered. Attitude.
rockin'.
I wouldn't be surprised if the producer on this, the vocal director on this, is called SZA. Like SZA, Kiss Me More, SZA, and Doja Cat. Yeah, I like Turning Tables. It's cool. It's very Painted on Red. But that's a good thing because Painted on Red is a good song. Say what you will about Doja Cat. Songs are good. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go watch the highlight medley. Sato Takaru. Okay, very few line.
ついにミサモの真の王座を決める時がやってきましたそして
I haven't seen any of this.
脱落者は
What's going on? That
こうなってしまうかもしれませんさあ最初の
this is like a
挑戦
fever dream.
み
I
んな
love it. Great acting. Scott Russell Stoddart.
Gonna explore whiskey.
Love the outfit.
Big world, that's how we do it. Let's get it moving on. Turning tables, 'cause my mind is lit like a candle. Turning a boom, pull the trigger. And I'm super sized.
We just listened to this. I love the reaction, guys. That's fun.
Turning a boom, pull the trigger. All the skeptics, 'cause I'm the winner.
What does that remind me of? I feel like I've done this before. I've
続き
been
ま
like,
して
oh, is that an Itzy move? I can't figure it out.
花
I love the stages for this, that's cool. I hope they recorded full performances. Like, why not? The song is 1 minute and 48 seconds anyway. She is so gorgeous. It's insane. Jesus. It's the identity thing of like complete 180 turn. Yeah, I don't recognize any of the names. I love the outfits for this. It's so money in my pocket. I don't like that. Again, something reminding me of like Mirage. I say this a lot on reaction videos. Why the cats? It's one song that's called
お疲れ様でした。しかし残念ながらミサモの王座はたった一人です。
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
それでは脱落者の発表をお願いします。
Yeah, I love the eyelids. Iris. Why do they sound like Animal Crossing characters? There's a full-on fight scene? What the hell? Okay, that's cool. Mina with a wand. That fits. That dress is awesome, by the way. She's so cool. Wow.
私が言いたかったのはですね。おめでとうございます。あなた方3人は晴れてオーディションを通過しました。
They fit so well together, it's crazy. I love this character, and I would love some Misamo lore. Oh, and we get behind the scenes as well. Oh, this is awesome. I'm glad I watched this. Yeah, that's probably my favorite from the album. Not a good point. The big puffy shoulders on Mina. Cool. Who's the queen of Misamo? Awesome. That dress fits on Sana is awesome as well. Like the high-waisted. It's almost like this where I don't know. I can describe fashion. I'm already talking about things that I don't understand with music, so at least I have this as my credibility, you know, 15 years of whatever. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not gonna rank, I don't know, it's been a long video. You can look back and see which of these tracks I had the best reaction to, but yeah, Deep Eden is the only one where I was like, and I had some other moments where I'm like, the production there, or the I feel like the vocoder was a bit much, or the soundstage is a bit you know, crunched up, but I'm just saying stuff, you know, don't take it too hard. If you love Deep Eden with you know all your heart, then be my guest. I really like this album. I'm gonna listen to it a bunch more. Just like with Haute Couture, just like with the first mini album as well. Masterpiece, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna be editing this now, and yeah, subscribe to the channel for more. Who knows what I'll make next? We shall never know. Okay, bye. good. That's an hour and 13 minutes of recording. Let's do this.